Hello everyone, Vitas of 32 back here. I can't even speak. And may the force be with you. Today we're looking at the Star Wars decks from Fear 11. About time I got them. So let's check them out. And remember, live long and prosper. Oh no, wait, that's a different series, right? But let's get on with it. May the force be with you. Ooh, this will totally be my May the 4th deck review. If May the 4th is a weekday, I guess I'll find out. But this is the Star Wars decks from Fury 11. There's two different decks. There's one that's the good, one that's the bad. Honestly, never really been much of a Star Wars person. I'm familiar with some of the main characters, like Chewbacca and whatnot, but I've never actually watched them. I think I may have seen them a little bit in the 80s when I was a kid, or the early 90s. But that was a long time ago. That was my extent of the knowledge. I am much more a fan of Star Trek and that mythology. So, there's that. Theory 11, put out a Star Trek deck. Please. Anyways, the front of the box is beautiful foil in red and black, and the other one blue and black with nice details. It says, it looks like there's some kind of foreign, well, alien writing on there. I don't know what it says. They are similar but different. It says here, luminous beings are we on the one, and then the power of the dark side. Here, so this is the dark side, that's the light side, is what I believe they're referred to as. May the force be with you. Now I am the master. The top, it says something, but it's underneath the seal, so I have no idea what the hell it says. Poor planning, in my opinion. The bottom, just your Fear 11 and Disney. Ad copy and Circa Trova. And then the back, actually should be the front, says Star Wars playing cards. It's similar but different artwork. You get the little ships on there. And then seals, custom seals. It says join the rebellion. And also says it in Alien, the logo, and then the other one says defend the Empire. The flap, it says I have you now. Nice embossing in foil. Typical 311 tuck cases as you would expect. And then stay on target. Now, being that this is a pretty big release, I assume they're not extremely rare. I know they're still out there. You can still find them fairly easily on different websites at Figure 11. Some sips again on the flaps. Different from one to the other. And then we get to the cards. First of all, you get an ad card for Star Wars, Figure 11, Disney. It's perfectly centered. We won't mention anything about that. It's double-sided as well. So, yay. And then you get another ad card for Fury 11 specifically, like you get in all the decks. It is a bat design, pretty nice, simple. Again, not centered very well, unfortunately. But we'll put that there. The Jokers, what is that? CPO? I forget. What is 3DO? I don't recall what his name is. Something like that. No, wait, that's the other guy, the gold guy, that guy. I don't know. And then there's this guy, which I'm not familiar with at all. I apologize. This is not the most in-depth deck review. It's more, it's just a review of the cards, really. It's not an analysis on Star Wars or characters or anything like that. You get this sip on the Ace of Spades. Some other artwork on the other aces. And then we get to the court cards. Not sure who that is. He's cloaking himself. To some extent, he's hiding his face, so I don't know who it is. You get that guy. I want to say that's Leia, but I'm not sure. That is... Ooh, I know his name. I know his name. What's his name? Damn it, I know his name. I've seen him on Epic Rap Battles of History. I can't recall what his name is. That, I'm guessing, is Leia. Obviously, Darth Vader. I'm guessing that's Luke. Harrison Ford. Or is that Princess Leia? I confused. Different versions, I guess, of characters. So yeah, actually they didn't even have CPO or Chewbacca. Like, where are those guys? The number cards, nice custom pips. Although they look like they borrowed the design from the Jack Seller's deck for the pips. You know, it's nice enough. Nice deck. I know I apologize. I don't know more about the characters or who they are. If you hit a deck, you get everything is going to be exactly the same, which is a source of a bit of criticism. Here's your back design. That's the one thing that's different, somewhat. It's basically what you're seeing on the back design is like the cockpit of the ships, what I can tell. Some might argue that a double backer would have been nice, but instead of a double-sided ad card. But you can see the jokers are the same, and everything else is exactly the same, which again, like I said, has been the source of some criticism, which I also agree with. The dark deck should have been the dark characters, and then the light deck should have been the light characters, the Empire characters. That would have been a slight improvement, but yeah, that would have meant designing 24 characters plus Joker, so 26 characters. No. 28 characters plus the aces, and on top of the back designs and everything, so it would have been expensive, and that's why they didn't do it, I guess, despite the fact that, I mean, Fair 11 has tons of money. Disney has a bottomless pit of money, but let's just design two decks that are exactly the same except for the backs. You know, I understand the criticisms, and I get them, and I'm totally on board with them. That being said, the decks are pretty nice, and I will give them a B+, just because I'm not too familiar with the figures and everything. I mean, okay, I'll say A. An A rating. They're solid decks, they're nicely designed, nice court cards, completely custom. Nice back designs, nice tuck cases. No reason why it shouldn't be an A. Yeah, if you like them, by all means, go check them out. If you want to know more about Star Wars, go find a different video, unfortunately. Or check Wikipedia. They're always a good source of information, right? So that is that. Comment, rate, subscribe, let me know what you think. Obviously, you can get these at freak11.com, and we'll see you next time with more. Thanks for watching.